thing on purpose. Look. Daddy, how can you do it?
He's going to pick it up.
Now, just whilst we're getting the heavier of our tanks out of the way, you're looking at what seems to be the golf cart equivalent of the Sherman. This is actually called a weasel, and it weighs just under 2 tons, actually. Now, this one, if you've ever been on a skiing holiday and you've seen the piste bashers with the very wide tracks, you know the direction of this particular machine. Because it's got wide tracks to reduce the amount of weight of the machine.
And there's your mum. Taking with mum, right? That is everyone. That is with.
Now into the main arena, the first of a number of half-track vehicles that we've seen over the course of the weekend. This is what's called an M3 half-track. It was used in World War II. Very lightweight, widely again, track would provide the motive power. Front wheels would do the steering. And following on from the American half-track, we cross the Atlantic and go all European, because this is an OT-810. It was imported from the Czech Republic, and you can see that it is a machine that back into the other side, ladies and gentlemen. Still a half-track, far more in the way of protection by way of armour. Post-Second World War, the Czechs continued to build vehicles like this until about 1955. And this machine distinguished itself by being called Hitler's Revenge. That was the nickname that was appended to the OT-810, mainly because they are apparently able to produce the half-track motion the ground was quite slippery thanks to the rain. When you look at the front steering and the suspension, very old style, very old school. Now that's all rather different to what's now arrived in the arena here. Because this, ladies and gentlemen, is far more up to date. I've just got to take my notes. You saw the Scorpions earlier on. No, it's not a rock band from Europe. This is the mighty Scimitar, and this is a Scimitar campaign by Andy Baker from the Elvis Fighting Society. This is a Scimitar FP107. It's got the same 5.9 litre engine that you saw the Scorpions with in our first display at 12 o'clock. It went into service in 1971. It's got a 30mm tank. It's got 7.62 machine gun, and it's also got 8 smoke grenade discharges. And originally, this machine had the same diesel, the same petrol Jaguar engine that the Scorpions had. This particular machine was refitted with a diesel, and it's got just give her a welcome, give her a wave as she comes on, ladies and gentlemen. Heather Bailey, 1938 standard flight. And this is the K5. This was one of 12,000 vehicles built since 1943. It was refurbished in 1955 and used by the Territorial Army before going out of service in 1957. And as is often the case with military vehicles which are built for purpose and then just simply demobbed and left alone, this one found a civilian use because a farmer bought it, decided that he was going to use it, which is owned and driven by Stuart Holmes. Now this is a World War II General Service 3-ton truck, and again it's a rarity. We think that there's only 3 of these in existence in the United Kingdom. It went out of active service in 1977, having been used by the Navy in Chatham Docks, carrying a generator. Now, it's only 6,000 miles on the clock for this particular machine, so it's not seen that much service. And this one has come to us this weekend from Lincoln as a result of a 2.5-hour drive. It only does 8 miles to the gallon. So this too is quite thirsty. And if you're particularly eagle-eyed, you might see the Pegasus in 6. So from the K5, we've moved to the K6. Now, yesterday we had a display of a number of heavy lift recovery vehicles. And those vehicles are now coming into the arena together with a Green Goddess fire engine, which you'll be able to see in a moment or two. But coming in as the first of the trio of vehicles is a Bedford Wrecker, reasonably lightweight chassis. The Bedford truck that you see with you with the Wrecker equipment on the back was very much an example of the kind of machine that would be used for a whole variety of purposes. It could be used with a hardback, it could be used with a flatbed, it could be used with a soft top cage installed on the back, or as in this particular example, the same chassis could be used and mounted with the wrecking and crane capability. So this could be used to bring lightweight machines back to base if they had broken down in transit, maybe as part of a convoy for deployment. Those of you that are particularly eagle-eyed will know that coming into the arena now is something that is revered and hated in equal measure, because this is the Green Goddess fire engine, which looks absolutely brilliant. This one comes from Daventry, out towards the northwest of the county. The Green Goddess, of course, pressed into service on occasions when members of the fire service didn't go to work, so the Green Goddesses were pressed into active service instead. Most of them are now out of action, but the Green Goddess still very much bang up to date REME recovery equipment. Before we get to that though, this is the granddaddy of them all when it comes to heavy recovery. This is capable of recovering tanks on trailers. It is the mighty Antar. It has a Rolls-Royce 16-litre, 8-cylinder, supercharged diesel engine.
No, that's not now.
10 tyres, 10 wheels, as you can see. Huge, huge load carrying and towing capability. It can tow up to 112 tonnes in weight. More importantly, it can stop it as well with its mighty brakes as well as its mighty power. It's got 368 brake horsepower. All that horsepower, its top speed is just 13 miles per hour. And I think it's probably fair to say that this is one of those gallons per mile rather than miles per gallon machines. Okay, these machines carry a crew of how many?
Typically it's a crew of 2 operationally. During the training exercises there's up to 3 to 4 on a crew. Self-maintained when they're on operations, they carry their own rations and water supply and ammunition and personal weapons.
So you can operate these machines pretty much as a self-contained unit?
Yeah, exactly. They can be tasked from a location to another location. The only thing is obviously fuel needs to be factored in by the commander of the vehicle and the route. Okay, so there's logistics to be built into the operating of these machines in that case. We're seeing a crane jig going up already. So this is a slightly cut down version of what was the display we had yesterday because of time. Ordinarily, we'd have seen a little bit more of what the machines... The vehicles on the left and the right rotation. You need to be outside outriggers to stabilise it. Very similar to the single players you see out and about. And this allows the crane to get its full function and not to tipple over once it's carrying weight.
We've seen the crane go up to its fullest extended height. notwithstanding the fact that these are big machines, they can clearly operate in a small area.
Yeah, very confined spaces. Obviously, it's down to the accuracy of the guider and the driver. Most all military vehicles are normally guided and not reversed under the own driver's control.
That's why you'd have a multiple crew then?
Yeah, indeed.
What sort of weight of vehicle can you go up to? We can see the tow truck here towing with the cab and the heavy part of the flatbed off the ground. What sort of lifting capability have you got?
You can do a like-for-like lift. An SVR can lift an SVR, which is approximately 30 tonne.
Which compares nicely with lifting a tank, for instance. If needs be, you could tow a tank out of difficulty rather like the Antar used to.
You can winch tanks, you can polybone tanks, which is a form of an apex bars placed onto the side of the vehicle or temporarily on an extension, which allows further distance away from the ground.
Now, you talked about recovery of vehicles, and we'll imagine for purposes of today's demonstration that that's actually what's now going to happen, because we'll imagine that the Scorpion has come to grief, notwithstanding the fact that it's very neatly manoeuvred itself up behind the truck. The truck looks as though it's leaning to one side. Why is that?
That's what's called the head plates, basically enables the crew to lower the backside of the vehicle or to tilt the vehicle back. So that allows the function of the lifting adapter to level itself up on uneven ground. And, typically what happens with the recovery section, you have a support from the vehicle mechanic section, and they'll carry spares and necessary tradesmen to carry out the task. There's a little bit of maintenance from the crew, general first grading, making sure the oils and walls are okay, and any other technical stuff the PMs will be requested to assist.
So this is very much a question of purely recovery of the vehicle rather than any work going on?
Yes, these guys are traded as recovery mechanics. If they get to their class 1 and they consider retrading or dual trading, they can then go on and do new vehicle.
Okay, so this is a process where you've got, dare I say, junior members of the REME doing their trade and developing under other equipment.
Yes, exactly. These guys are class 2s, which is halfway through the career path. Ultimately, it's class 1, where they'll be able to go out on their own control, plan the journey, plan the task, look after their men, and have them finishing the clean job.
How long have you been with REME yourself?
20 years, approximately.
Like attach a single bar to the front of your car and then tow you out of danger. We're about to see that with the Scorpion being towed away at the moment.
Yes, and we've also got the straight bar as well, which is obviously an option, depending on what sort of towing point the casualty has. It's a straight ball around the tow bar in the front of the vehicle.
When was the last time that you were actually called to recover a vehicle?
Probably myself a little while ago, but these guys are obviously doing the cover for the region and other tasks that are going on for units during the week.
So it's train again?
Yeah, repetitive training, I'm afraid.
All right, well, we can see now the truck taking up the strain. It's manoeuvring back, I think, to receive the hollowbones on its tow hook. Must weigh quite a bit for whoever's holding it.
Yeah, typically you try not to hold it for too long to support the equipment on the truck, and it's a case of the accuracy of the holder to get it on first time on the vehicle.
Okay, so inching back very carefully. I think we're engaged. Not quite. Whatever it is, it's the pressure. Never mind the pressure.
If it goes right first time,
well, we won't be here all day, I promise you. But it's tremendous to see these machines in operation. So inching back, precision is absolutely everything. We can see that the rear suspension seems to be very, very high on the tow truck right now.
yeah, that's the driver height. Basically, that can be lowered and hired accordingly. Put the hollowbones onto lower and raise the tow.
Okay, so moving the whole of the suspension of the vehicle actually assists with doing the hook up. It's not a question of just the hollowbones themselves. You can move the suspension on the truck.
Yeah, exactly. Just to aid and assist the guys trying to connect up. It's twice as hard, obviously, at night with torches and obviously trying to switch out the engine and enhance it.
Yeah, let's now to the Royal Electrical Mechanical Engineers to take what we will assume for this afternoon to be a stricken Scorpion tank out of the way. In practice, it's perfectly serviceable, but it just displays the towing capability of the machine right up close, so that you can see exactly how the crew have done what they've done. Well done to all concerned. Another safe recovery. Saves you a bit of fuel, Andy. Saves you some fuel. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the armed forces of the here and now look like whilst they're doing their jobs, serving Queen and country, towing whatever vehicle needs to be recovered out of the way. Mighty cranes on board, and as you heard Gary say, vehicle at the front of the vehicle at the back of the vehicle, massive looking tower, Ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Electrical Mechanical Engineers and staff here at REME, thank you very much indeed. Intelligence, knowing what's going on the front lines. Normally done at the range of the main armoured force, you need something to get in quickly, nimbly, and with great mobility to cover the distance and then withdraw if necessary. Well, here's a demonstration of that nimbleness. Because in the arena, two examples of the Ferret Scout car, the Mark I, the Mark II. The Mark I didn't have a turret, but it would have instead a Browning or a Bren machine gun on a pintle mount, whereas the Mark II had a turret. Now you can see both going around in ever-decreasing, never faster circles. You can see that agility and speed that I was talking about. The Mark I with the submachine gun on the top, the Mark II with the turret. About 4,500 were built by Dane by the time production finished in 1971. There were that it could go, rather like the Scorpions, as fast backwards as it could forwards. So long as you could see where you were going, you could get out of trouble as quickly as you got into it. And you can see that going on right now. Just whilst the ferrets are making their way around the arena, I can tell you that the one-man turret wasn't powered. You had to turn it by hand if you wanted to change and bring to aim the 30 caliber Browning machine gun, which is half of the turret. So there was a certain amount of work for the commander on the vehicle. These machines were sold to over 30 countries in total. Just under a dozen still do use the Scout, so it's very much a machine of today as well as of yesteryear. And there were various upgrades that were sold by vehicle manufacturers. Racing around our arena.